Hey guys, GhostWar38 here, and today I'm showing my new comics pool from the week. I just picked these up earlier today, so I just thought I'd show you guys what I picked up. I guess first start off, I picked up Volume 1 of the Grant Morrison Green Lantern run, which is currently ongoing. It is up to issue 9, I believe. Really nice hardcover. I'm going to have to go over a video on its own because this is really quite nice. This collects issues 1 through 6 from the current run, and you probably can't read. Actually, I'll pause that real quick so you can read that for yourselves, but I'll read this for you out loud. Earthman Hal Jordan brings justice to the stars. Superstar writer Grant Morrison of Batman and All-Star Batman returns to DC alongside red-hot artist Liam Sharp of The Brave and the Bold and Wonder Woman, with The Green Lantern, a modern sci-fi take on the adventure of Hal Jordan, true to his roots, but unlike anything seen in comics before. When Green Lantern Hal Jordan encounters an alien hiding in plain sight, it sets off a chain of events that rocks the Green Lantern Corps to its foundations. There's an intergalactic conspiracy afoot, and a traitor within the Corps might be pulling the strings. Then the Earth itself has vanished and been put up for auction to a buyer whose claim may be impossible to break without Hal violating the Lantern's most cherished rule. With vivid new takes on the Controllers, the Dark Stars, the Guardians of the Universe, and many more Green Lantern enemies and allies drawn from decades of DC Comics, Morrison and Sharp spin an epic tale that ranges from Earth to the farthest reaches of space, starring the Green Lantern, intergalactic lawman, collecting issues 1 through 6 of the new hit series. Like I said, this is currently ongoing, and it's running through up to issue 9 at this point. The artwork is amazing. One of the few reasons why I got started reading this book. Anyway, I'll give some more detail. Anyway, I'll give this book its own video because this is just quite nice to have, especially in my collection. I've been a huge Green Lantern fan growing up, and so this was nice to read, or nice to pick up. Although I will say, if you're just getting into Green Lantern, and I'd probably say read this, or read the DC Universe Rebirth Hal Jordan and the Green Lantern Corps series. And also, even before that, the New 52 Green Lantern. So yeah. Anyway, I'll save this more for its own video. I'll even show it more, because there's actually a really neat wraparound with the cover that I'll show in its own thing. Anyway, moving on to that. Whoops, sorry about that. The next one is the DC Universe DC Rebirth Oliver Queen Volume 1. They had Volume 2 there as well, but I decided to pick this first one up because I haven't read this before. Written by Benjamin Percy, art by Otto Schmidt, and one... I'm not even going to bother trying to pronounce his last name. Broken Arrow. By day, he's Oliver Queen, Playboy, socialite, CEO of Wayne Industry. Wow, not Batman. Wrong thing. Queen Industries and philanthropic do-gooder. But at night, he patrols the streets of Seattle while he champions the oppressed as a true social justice warrior. He is the Green Arrow. But how can you fight the man when you are the man? That's the question left with Oliver after an electric love at first sight encounter with the Black Canary, the superhero rock star who challenges everything he thought he knew about protecting the innocent. As if that weren't enough, a sinister organization with ties to his nearest and dearest prepares to tear down Oliver's financial empire destroy his family's legacy and end his life. Without fortune or friends, can the Green Arrow defeat this unholy alliance of traitors, or has death finally caught up with Oliver Queen? Discover the shocking answers with Volume 1, Life and Death of Oliver Queen, a razor-sharp thriller by writer Benjamin Percy of the Teen Titans, gorgeously illustrated by Otto Schmidt, Korvac Saga, and Juan Ferreira? Ferreira? I don't know. Of the new Suicide Squad, and exploding from the DC blockbuster Rebirth event. Collects Green Arrow Rebirth #1 in issues 1 through 5. One will say this and just ended its run not too long ago with issue 50. I heard from a couple other people that this was supposed to continue, but with the event Leviathan that just recently happened, I don't know. They got something going on with that. Like I said, I don't know. I haven't read the book myself, so I couldn't really tell you much about it. Although I will say, the Question, the Vic Sage, from Event Leviathan, he's getting his own book. If what I heard is accurate, I can't verify that for myself. I'm just telling you what someone told me. And they're bringing back the team that did his run in the 80s. Dennis O'Neil, and I can't say the artist's name off the top of my head, but I have to look it up. But anyway, it's the run that Dennis O'Neil did on the Question during the 80s. But anyway, I'll have to do some look into that. But anyway, there's those two, and finally, Batman Gotham by Gaslight. This is actually the most irony, because this is actually the first Elseworlds story and the first Batman book I actually read growing up. So it's actually nice to get back to reading the one that actually started my reading in the first place. Brian Augustine, Mike Mignola, P. Craig Russell, and Eduardo Barreto. Mostly remember this because DC really made an animated movie of it not too long ago. Which is actually really quite good. I actually enjoyed it. I actually have a copy of it myself. But anyway, this Branch and Elseworlds story, it takes place during the 1800s, where Batman has to fight and come across Jack the Ripper. There's a lot more to it than that, but that's kind of the basis. But anyway, what would the Gotham City of 100 years ago have been like? In an age of mystery and superstition, how would the people of Gotham react to the weird creature of the night, the bat-garbed vigilante? Feared by the guilty and innocent alike. Some would live in terror, others would rest easier. Only one man would take notice of it all, a man with no matters to attend to. His name, no one knows for sure. Most people only know him as Jack. Jack the Ripper. Gotham by Gaslight collects the classic tale of Victorian-era Batman's encounter with the Butcher of Whitechapel alongside its acclaimed sequel, The Master of the Future, in which the Dark Knight encounters a crazed prophet determined to prevent Gotham from entering the 20th century. This unforgettable blend of history, fantasy, science fiction, and action comes together to demonstrate why Batman remains one of the world's most popular heroes. So yeah, really excited about picking this up. I actually really enjoyed this book in the beginning, still do to this day. As you can tell, the art styles are dramatically different between the first story and the other one. And honestly, I like that. Sorry, camera went different. So yeah, quickly breezing through that. There are plenty of reviews out on there that's probably been done to death, so I'll save you my own 2 cents. All I can say is, personally, this is just one for the personal collection. I've enjoyed it over the years, and I'm just glad to have my own copy. I'll be curious about this one, and I'll be digging into that one for sure. But anyway, that's my bit for the week. I'll be coming up to you with another set of books as well. And yeah. So yeah, stay tuned. I'll be right back. Comment below with any thoughts of questions you folks may have. And yeah, stick around, stay tuned. I'll see you guys soon. Be sure to hit that like button, hit the bell icon, because I'm not sure how the ad system works out on here on YouTube. So the bell pretty much helps out that you guys stay informed of what videos I'm working on and when the upload's going through. And yeah, just comment below with things you guys might want to know or ask me. And yeah, I'll see you guys again next time. Take care.